Alright, so this is Mbale. If you look closely, you'll notice that this is not Kampala, but it does look like Kampala. In that there's a lot of people, there's really tall buildings, massive buildings, a lot of commercial activity going on. But this is not Kampala, this is Mbale. What does that tell you? That tells you that Mbale is actually a good spot for setting up a business. You've got the population here, you've got the money here, you've got the business interests here, but it's not a capital city like Kampala, which means that it's less saturated and likely less competitive. So, Mbale City, do check it out. It's definitely got a lot of potential for business and investment. I mean, just look at it. Look at it. Tell me if this doesn't look like Kampala somewhere. It's like, you know, I've been to many towns and cities in Uganda, but none of them quite look like this besides Kampala. This is quite insane. You know, for a long time I thought Mbale was like some small village, but until you actually come here and see it for yourself, you see that Mbale is not a small village at all. So if you're looking to do business here, this is a good spot to look at. The only caveat is that because it seems like there's so much commercial activity going on and there's so many people here, and also this is a city, that likely means that things are going to be more expensive for you. So if you're looking to rent for your shop, you're going to be spending a pretty penny. I still need to find the exact figures, but it's going to be a lot more expensive than somewhere like Tororo, which isn't quite a city. Yeah, so stuff like renting, even buying land or buying buildings, you know, it's going to be more expensive. So expect that. But at the same time, with greater costs can also come greater revenues and profits if you're smart with how you do things. Just look at this. Like, every street that I've been on has been super busy, super packed, lots of people, just crazy. I can't believe that I've been sleeping on Mbale for this long. Like, I've not really expected this from Mbale. This many people, this many cars, that's just, yeah. Mbale is definitely a major city in Uganda. So look, just look at this. Look at this. This is like downtown Kampala, and it's what? What time is it now? It's like almost 7 p.m. And this is how Mbale looks. 7 p.m. on a Thursday, and this is how Mbale looks. So this is Mbale Central Market here, open on April 29th of April 2014. So quite recent. Mbale Central Market. So I've gotten to the top of the or the other end of the road, and this is how it looks. So yeah, Mbale is very, very busy, man. There's a random building that's surrounded by these blocks. I have no idea what is inside here. I imagine it's some sort of political person, but I'm surprised because like this is Mbale. It's not like it's a capital city. So what would really, like, why would a president, for example, be in Mbale? Unless maybe he low-key likes it a lot. Yeah, there's like security guards there with machine guns and stuff. So it seems like it might be super duper secure. All right, so I spoke to a security guard, the police guy over there, and he said that it's Bank of Uganda. So it's not the president's house, it's a Bank of Uganda. Okay, now I see that this side of Mbale is less busy, where it says Mbale Travelers Inn. So this side probably isn't as central, but then again, it is like, what time is it? It's like 7, yes, like actually, no, it's 7 now, sorry, 7 now. 7 exactly. So people usually close their shop at this time and go home. But then again, the sun is still up. So this side just might literally not be that busy. So if you're looking to buy land and build shops, you're most likely not going to get. This side is going to be cheaper than say that side where the multi-story building, as you can see, all those tall buildings are on that side. But this side has like one tall building, and that's one level, that's 1 story, that's 1 story, that's 1 story. Got another tall building over there. But most of them, but the vast majority of them are just 1-story buildings, like this one and those ones down there. But that could also mean that this place or this street could be early in its development cycle, where eventually, wait, this guy wants a photo. Wants a photo.
I talk.
Yeah, you can talk. You can talk.
I'm called Mayor Robert. Oh, I speak Lugisu.
You can speak what you want.
Se kama sinaba nanga Mayor Robert. Ngolobe nasanyuhire nabi. Mayor wasi industrial abiliremo. Abudu madoi hokana ite beta bamwambisendebe. Nokumwa hokwa hoko 15.
Behind me is Mbale Police. Over here is Equity Bank. Over here is Mbale Clinic, a medical clinic. And on this corner is this thing. It says Unify. I've not heard of it, but I think it's some sort of financial institution. But yeah, this part of Mbale isn't as busy. But I think it's a different kind of business that's here. So you've got massive or big companies, banks, police, financial services companies, all are building up or setting up their shops in this area. So don't sleep on Mbale. If you're a bank, this is a good street. Lots of security. Everyone here has a gun, man. Everyone here has a gun. So you're safe. Your bank is safe. Your money is safe here. Walked from the less busy area with the 1-story buildings to a slightly more busy area with more multi-story buildings. And there's one multi-story building I wanted to show you. So this building, I wanted to show it to you because it represents a good example. So this structure is what you commonly see in many parts of Uganda, where on a plaza kind of building or a complex or whatever they call it, you tend to have the bottom 2 floors, so that floor there and then that floor there, to be commercial floors, like shops that sell stuff to customers, and the top 3 floors, so 2, the 3, 4, 5, those are more residential. So in this case, they're using it for a hotel. You can use a hotel, or you could even make it a guest house, or make it simply rentals, long-term rentals, where people stay for like 3 to 12 months long term. But this building is doing something rare, which is actually like finished. Most buildings that are multi-story aren't like complete. Even mine in Ginger, it's going to be complete, but for a long time it's not been complete, and it's going to take a while to complete all buildings, just because most of the money in these kind of buildings is in like the bottom floors. The top floors don't really make as much money. But hey, this is an example I wanted you to see. Hope you take this as inspiration to invest in any city you want. But this model is trusted, it's tried and tested, so you can't go wrong with this. Bottom 2 floors commercial, the top 3 residential. Let's go. Okay, so it's now well past 7 p.m. now. The sun is setting and people are still open, right? The shops are still open, people are still selling. Mbale might be the city that doesn't sleep in eastern Uganda. So Ginger, I know where I'm based, the shops tend to close early, but Mbale, I get the feeling that they open till late. So this is just an idea to how busy things are in Mbale. Like I said many times, this has exceeded my expectations in terms of like how busy this place is, and how big it is, and how many people there are. Like I said, I thought it was a village that was like super small, but this is very, very developed. This is like downtown Kampala basically. So if you're looking to invest, you're definitely gonna need some money to invest here. But Mbale City, I'm now gonna go back to my car and get something to eat because I'm hungry. Stay tuned for more blessings, more life.